The 58th Tullett Prebon London Boat Show here at the wonderful Excel Centre is a showcase for the marine industry in the UK. We have nearly 500 exhibitors, I should say almost 25% of those coming from the East region, showing off their goods and their services to a hugely enthusiastic crowd and a crowd who support the boat show year after year. Lots and lots of people come from the UK, 120,000 people come from the UK on a regular basis, and something like 10% come from overseas as well. They recognise the value, quality and service of British manufacturers and the brands we have here at the show.
The boat show represents a fun day out for everyone, even those who are not particularly into boating. If you are bringing your kids, they get in free, and there's lots for them to do. From climbing Nelson's rigging of the Victory through to practical demonstrations of sail handling. Perhaps the luxury lifestyle and supercar showcase is more to your liking, with the champagne bar close by. And there are opportunities to look at and maybe buy the latest yachting fashions. First and foremost, the Tullett Prebon London Boat Show is where to go if you are looking to buy a new boat. A boat, for instance, like the Norfolk-built Haines 400. The 400 is available in a range of versions suitable for cruising on rivers or canals, up to full offshore specification to cruise at 30 knots. With boats like the 400 in their portfolio, Justin Haines sees the future growing for his family's company.
We have a very healthy order book for 2012, going into 2013. We have a lot of boats in build at the moment. In fact, we're running at full capacity. Some of the craft are for private individuals and some are for the charter market.
New for 2012 is the Haines 42 Elegance, an inland waterways boat targeted at the waterways of Europe, such as the French canals, the German lakes or the Irish waters. The accommodation is spacious and the boat can be built as a full liveaboard with 4 berths or a holiday cruiser with up to 8 berths. Justin believes that flexibility is a key selling point of Haines craft.
Where we're winning out is with the bespoke nature of the boats that we offer. We'll sit with a customer, we'll go through their wish list. All their creature comforts can be accommodated. In terms of layouts, we're very flexible. That's the appeal. It's very much a niche aspect that a lot of the other companies aren't offering. We are very competitively priced with certainly a lot of the European competition, with export being a big aspect of our business, and I think that's why we've stayed busy.
A short distance away, the new range of Sea Line motor yachts is attracting much attention. They are being displayed at the show by Ipswich and Lincoln-based dealership Burton Waters.
We've got the Sea Line SC42, which is the new boat here. We're finding that it's a very good boat, this. We've just sold 2 boats, so we're very happy, very popular boat. The beauty with these is you've got the roofs that you can shut, you get bad weather, and the accommodation is amazing on the boat.
Situated in the dock outside the main exhibition is a section devoted to used boats. This market is busier than ever, which is perhaps a reflection on the current economic climate.
The last 12 months actually have been quite good. We're certainly, in numbers-wise, we're up on the year before, but we're working hard for it. I think it's very much now about quality of service. I think we're doing more and more to prepare our boats for sale, bring them up to a better standard, and it's being able to facilitate a deal. A few years ago, the market was very much like, if you've got a boat to sell, go away and sell your boat and come back and talk to us. These days, it's part exchange is a very big feature of what we do. Our average sale value is around £60,000 to £70,000 now, but we do start at, we'll have boats on the market £5,000 to £6,000, and get people into boating and trade them up. In terms of part exchanges and things, this year we've had a Bentley Continental convertible, a Bessacar motorhome taken part exchange, both of which happily are sold now to happy owners. But we'll basically look at anything to facilitate a deal.
Back in the main hall, Pedro boats have an interesting and unusual range of day launches on show.
We've just been appointed the East of England distributor for the Antares range of day launches, ranging from 22 to 28 feet. lots of different engine options, and I think these are going to be a very popular boat in our area. The smallest boat is a 20-foot boat which comes with a 16 horsepower diesel, which starts off at £22,000 inclusive of VAT. You can then add a package on which includes a little cooker, a sink and a fridge, and obviously a chemical toilet if necessary, and a full canopy, so you can have them for sort of weekend camping if you like, which brings it up to about £26,000. But they're very economically priced in our opinion for what they offer.
There are other craft in this high quality range up to a 26-footer with a sea-going cruising speed approaching 30 knots. At the London show from Elmswell in Suffolk is S-Yachts, with a fine Polish-built trailer sailor.
All sorts of people buy our boats. In particular, we've had a large number of professionals buying the boats, just looking for something to break away and for something to do at the weekends, for relaxing. Also trailing their boats over to the south of France as well seems to be quite popular at the moment.
With inquiries coming in from as far afield as Finland, S-Yachts see good business ahead in 2012.
We have been a new company spending the last 3 years brand building, so we really feel that we're moving into a positive start to 2012.
Elsewhere in the hall, we bumped into Norfolk-based marine architect Andrew Wolstenholme.
I've got a handful of boats here this year. There's the Dutchy 27, which is now being built by Cockwells down in Falmouth, or Mylor Bridge to be accurate. I've got the Brum 370. Brum's just with the one boat here this year. And it's good to see this Norfolk Gypsy here, which was designed, one I did earlier, designed in the late 1980s. Very successful little boat, and still with a good life ahead of it. A modern classic. I think people still like to see the traditionally styled boats. The modern plastic yacht somehow looks a little bit out of place sometimes, and it's interesting to go down the Deben and see how many old timber classics there are there. So boats like this Norfolk Gypsy fit in very well. Shoal draft is important because of the shallow waters, and a boat which will handle that East Coast chop with some degree of comfort. So the Gypsy fits the bill well.
The Norfolk Gypsy is an incredibly important boat to us. It's one of the best boats in our range. She's an incredibly versatile boat. Perfect family boat, can be sailed single-handedly. We've got many customers who sail them across the Channel. They've been sailed around the UK, many of them around the Scottish Islands. This is a very capable sea boat as well. These boats are built to a standard and not a price.
Over 70% of Neil's yard is devoted to servicing Norfolk Gypsies. Thanks to the high quality of the original construction, Neil can refurbish to the standard shown here at the show, which means that you can become a proud owner of a Norfolk Gypsy for less than £30,000, about 60% of the price of a new one. For a really low-cost family starter boat, the Porter boat, distributed by Intramore of Lowestoft, is hard to beat.
The ideal portable boat makes the ideal tender as well. This is a folded one. Folds down to 4 inches flat, and this is what it ends up as. The boat is deep, it's beamy, and it's portable. Setting up time, 5 minutes? It's very simple. Here's a small model made for Blue Peter earlier. Open it up. Put the seats and the transom in, you got a boat. Take the insides out, fold it down, you got a surfboard, you stick it on top of your car. How's that?
Jekyll's, the sailmakers, are no stranger to boat shows, of course. In fact, this year they are celebrating a rather special birthday, their 180th.
Well, first of all, can I thank you all very much for turning up here this afternoon. You've sort of overwhelmed us because we ran out of glasses. We weren't expecting so many people. I don't really know what to say other than I wonder if my great grandfather knew what he was doing when he started the business in 1832 and what he was going to do to me by making me stand up in front of you lot. But thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it. Okay, thank you. Cheers. We're busier now than we have been at any time in my life. And I've only been, this is my 39th London Boat Show. So we've got a lot of work on the books. Never enough, because I'm a greedy bugger. But hopefully, with various things we've got going on, we will have a very, very successful year. I mean, last year was a good year, 2011. According to the press, it was doom, gloom, disaster, but we had a good year. So let's hope we can keep that going for the future.
As part of the celebrations, Jekylls have announced that they are sponsoring several great sailors. There's Jean Socrates, the oldest woman to have sailed single-handed around the world, and shortly she will attempt a new non-stop passage. Paul and Rachel Chandler hit the headlines when they were captured by Somali pirates, but now undeterred they are setting off again in their refitted yacht. And Ollie Rofix, who overcame childhood leukemia to successfully sail all the way around Britain. Also celebrating success at the London Boat Show was the Royal Yachting Association, with presentations to its Young Sailors of the Year. Winner of the Eastern Region Award was Georgina Povall from Hickling Broad. For Georgina, it was a question of if at first you don't succeed, try and try again.
Started when I was about 6, sailing on the board at my club. First regatta I did was the Board and Youth Regatta. I came last in the Offie. But I've done that every year for the last 4 or 5 years, and I won it the last time with my friend. We did Cruiser Fever. So just gone from last to first.
Georgina was nominated for the Young Sailor Award after coming third out of 100 girls in the European Laser 4.7 Championships in Holland last year. But now she's looking to even bigger and better things.
Well, I'm in the radial class at the moment, so I'm going to stay in that, and I've got the Worlds in Australia I hope to qualify for, and then after that maybe the Olympic development squad.
So all in all, it looks like there is a bright future ahead for East Coast sailors and boat builders alike.
The London Boat Show is a fantastic window for East Anglia. In the recreation sector and the leisure industries, it's a very tough market, but there are lots of opportunities, I still believe, for the right product. Value for money is key. People are still buying boats, they still want boating holidays, but they want good quality product and they want a nice experience. And I believe the companies that can focus on getting their product right and their service standards correct will weather the storms.
Watch out for more Anglia Afloat films online, brought to you by wideangles.tv. And why not subscribe to the magazine now with our special offer?